Hi, everyone. I hope I'm audible. Yep. See, initially my session was actually scheduled at 2:15. I was quite nervous. It was a tough slot which was given to me, but thanks, I think, it just got pushed. But still, I think, I've learned something. I just want to say it, and I just want to see, how much energy you guys still have, right? I'll say something. Hope I'm saying it right, but you all have to, I think, respond back with the energy, right? All right.
Yeah.
Chennai, eppadi irukkare? So pardon my pronunciation. I think, I'm still picking up, but I don't think, that gives you guys any excuse to be so low. I'll again ask, I'll not say it again. Chennai, eppadi irukkare? Pardon my pronunciation. I think, but I think, understand the feeling. All right. So, thank you for being here. How many of you know about HDFC Credila? Can you all raise hands? I'm not surprised, actually, right? I think, we are in a very, very niche space. We are, I think, niche education loan-based NBFCs, right? And primarily, we finance education loans for students who go abroad for their masters. Of course, I think there are some India-based courses also that we fund, right? And that's why I think, I just want to talk about this very interesting topic, how we are empowering aspirations, actually. Okay. So if you look at, the growth that we have seen in last 4 years, right? I'll just share some numbers which is there in public domain. In last 4 years, our loan book has actually increased from somewhere around 6.5, 7,000 CR to 28,000 CR in last 4 years. Right? That's just reflection of, I think, the aspirations, right, that this country has. Right? And also with time, I think more people are being, are aware that there are options available to them, right? If I just talk about the median salary of, I think, the financial, so we basically have, I think, co-applicants also, right? Because we have parents also as applicants. So the mean salary for the financial co-applicant is less than 1 lakh per month. Now imagine somebody, I think, who is earning less than 1 lakh, still have to take care of their family expenses, is actually able to provide platform for their children to go abroad. I think, HDFC Credila is doing a phenomenal job by, I think, providing a platform to students, I think, who really have a lot of aspirations, right? Can we have a round of applause for HDFC Credila for that? Okay, so now I'll not talk about some of the, I think, usual stuff. We all have seen many presentations, about the lending ecosystem, about the customer journey, about use of e-nudge, e-agreement, all those tech stuff. I think, it's not very different for us, right? I think, say at the end of it, we are NBFC. We have to have a customer journey. Essentially, we have also been working on building very seamless customer experience, right? So pretty much we are leveraging a lot of solutions which are available. But we have done something different, which is not common in the industry. I hope we are on the right path, but why we are doing it, right? I think it's important that when I joined the firm around 4 years back, before that I was a co-founder for a fintech startup, which was essentially in the wealth tech space. And prior to that, I've mostly worked with some of the large investment banks, mostly in the capital market space. So the fundamental question was that, where are we right now? where do we want and on what areas we want to focus on. So there were three clear dimensions that we had, customer delight, operating efficiency, and growth, right? I don't have to elaborate much. I think it's quite obvious for all of us. And how we are doing it, we took an approach, a phased approach, right? And around 4 years back when I joined, we were using a platform, which was built in-house almost like 15 years back. And that's a platform which has done wonders by, I think, helping us reach to 28,000 plus CR in loan book, right, till date. But we've also been, but when we, I think, started looking at where we want to be, right, I think this is the journey that I think we followed, right? I think we brainstormed, understood the current state, and then figured it out. The current platform is not really built around our customer, right? And that's what I think we have been working on for last couple of years. We've been working on a new loan origination system. Again, I think we've heard LOS, LMS a lot. So we have built LOS in-house. Again, we had a LOS in-house. We have built LOS in-house again, right? Because we feel that was part of our, I think, IT strategy based on the decision that we took 3 years back. And I'm very pleased to share with all of you that we have done a successful rollout of our LOS LMS for one of our locations in April this year. It was I think, exciting, but a very rigorous journey that we have achieved in the last 2 years. And we are seeing a lot of benefits, right, of that. And also in long term, while there, of course, there has been CapEx, there has been investment. We had to also, I think, build the team, right skill set. We had to partner with right people. But, at the end of the day, the hard work of a lot of people have really, I think, helped us achieve that critical milestone. And we intend to roll it out to all branches nationally. And by end of this year, we intend to sunset our legacy platform. Yeah. So this is, in nutshell, I think, what we have done, right? We are not really calling it a LOS. We're calling it core lending stack. Because generally, LOS is something you talk about when, I think, starting point is your login, right? A starting point is your onboarding, right? But we have looked at the complete ecosystem, starting from partners, your sales, of course, customer, and the rest of the, I think, operations team. And what we have built is basically a microservices-based architecture, which is very modular. Our front end is micro front end, so it's again very modular, very scalable. And our aspiration is that with that platform, we should be able to, I think, launch new product very fast. And maybe I think in one fine day, we will give competition to Sinoric on Nimble by launching our own LOS in the market. I think that's the aspiration, long shot. But yes, that's the thought process. I think, that's how we have really envisaged our platform. Now, this slide, right? Now, I just want all of us to just, I think, think about, we all have been successful, right, ourselves. But what do you all think is the most critical ingredient of that success, right? What is so that's a question to the audience. If I can get answer, I think it'll be great. What do you think is the factors behind your success? Sorry? Okay, more? And more? Yeah. So opportunity, right? I think in all, right? See, I was lucky. I started my journey. I think, my father was with government job. I think initial 10 years, he has been posted in a very discreet, remote places in the state of MP where dam constructions are going on. Fortunately, he is well educated, so I got exposure, right? While even I was on discreet places. But I just don't even remember some of my, I think, friends who were in those schools where they are, right? And it's just matter of the opportunity and the exposure, I think, that we got lucky. And, is there any way that we can do something, right? And one is opportunity, one is education, you said. At the same time, at times, the right access to resources is very important, whether it's financial resources or resources to study, right? Maybe, I think, that's what India wants, right? And while I think, HDFC Credila is right now, of course, looking at, democratizing educational finance, and hope with technology, we will be able to reach to, I think, even remote places, right? I think that's the beauty of technology, that those resources will not just be limited to metro cities, right? So I think, I just wanted to share that. That's the reason I think I put this slide, right? But thank you so much for being patient and listening. Yeah.
Check. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.